was created by Sidney Lanier, one of our most notable sons of Macon. His grandparents opened it. They were hotel keepers, and I believe it was 1850 in June that it was opened, and it immediately became the gathering place for people, and especially distinguished visitors. There have been all kinds of distinguished visitors who stayed there. And it was a large Victorian building on Mulberry Street, of course. And there were parties and gatherings, and it was a very, very professionally run operation, and it attracted people from all over to come and stay at the Lanier House, as it was originally called. Political figures came and spoke from the balcony. It had a balcony running across the second floor level, and the crowds could gather below. And then later, after the war, in the late 19th and early 20th century, there were still rallies held there, and when there were parades in Macon, they often ended at the Lanier House. And as with many such old hotels, it gradually became not as spick and span as it once had been, and they still, I think, held to their standards of hospitality, but there was not the money to keep the hotel up as a sort of showplace. And the new high-rise on the corner of Cherry and 3rd Street, that became the hotel, and the Lanier House sort of faded. The hotel itself no longer was really profitable, and so it closed and then was torn down. And the people who were going to build the parking garage originally were going to have the parking garage just open, and you could see the cars and everything from Mulberry Street. And I give credit to a man who works for the Fickling Family Foundation, who said, "Oh no, if you're going to have that on Mulberry Street, you've got to have it a little dressier than that, a little finer than that." And so he persuaded them to do a variation on the look of the hotel. It pays tribute to the Lanier House. So we people who live in Macon can be grateful that it's not just a parking garage with all the cars exposed, but instead it gives an appearance of what was there historically.